Scorpio will be here in a second. Get your asses. Finish whatever you're doing. Get your asses into D&D. Let's go.
I'm just sitting here in an open roll 20 the entire time.
I know.
No.
I'm there. I gotta finish this dungeon, but I'm listening.
All good.
I have to remember my accent.
Nailed it.
It's going to. It's still fucking. I fall out of it every time. But one day. Someday. Maybe.
One day more.
Right, so you NorCal peeps still not floating?
We're trucking.
Night.
We've been actually pretty good at avoiding the worst of it. Last night was fucking terrifying. But no flood damage, no significant wind damage, and our power's still on. So those are all good things.
Hey. Oh yeah, those are all the things that matter.
Yep. Although it's funny, when I got into work this morning pretty late, because I got up to go look at some stuff around the house. They're like, "Oh, you made it in. We did not think you were going to be in the lab today." Like they just assumed I wasn't even going to drive because how bad it was down like Coyote Valley and all this. And it was like going through Mad Max Warzone. It was crazy.
Well, now you don't have to go in tomorrow because they won't.
Yeah, but I need to check. I need to check on my sample. I don't trust people to just willy-nilly measure my control sample weight properly. I need to do that myself.
Needs to touch the rusty scissors.
Dude, that's
I have to rusty. Yeah,
my sampler.
My samples.
I will literally die on my way to work just so that I can check my sample.
I have to know if my filters gained mass.
Wow, you're about gaining mass.
Are you actually just a Bond villain scientist?
No further questions.
Like I said, that's not Overchild Black Site.
It's an episode of The Simpsons where he gets fucking hired by a Bond villain and just is completely clueless to the fact that that's what's going on.
Oh yeah, like Hans Scorpio is the...
Yes,
Yeah.
I think it was Hans Scorpio.
I thought we were gonna be friends. You bought me lunch.
What an episode.
Where are we? Oh, Neon around? Neon, where are you?
Wrong game. Oh.
Lol. There we go.
Stop building shells and come back.
Yeah. All right. So, quick summary, and then we'll get right into it. So, previous episode, you guys arrived in Thither, where Clapperclaw directed you to a friend of his, a person named Nibs, who lives in a cave. On the way there, you ran into some toadstools who are quite rude to you all, insulting people, etc., and yelling at them. And found some posters, some interesting posters that were a wanted poster for a certain Will of the Feywild, with some very cryptic reward phrasing on it. Finding Nibs, you found a commoner, a old man who lives in a cave with a blindfold on, and the cave was filled with gold. And he would take that gold and turn it into thread, which he would then sew into magical goods. In doing so, he was ending his curse, where he actually went to Granny Nightshade and asked her to get rid of the unfortunate thoughts that he has for the life that he led in Waterdeep in the realm of Toril, where he was a terrible landlord and exploited all of his folks that lived in these terrible, terrible places. And what he has to do is get rid of all the gold that he earned by giving it away, while his actions are behind him the entire time. So, goods were given out. We had Zug get a specific hourglass. Voda received some interesting gloves of thievery. Kiwi received some boots of elven kind. Nutmeg, a wand of secrets. Velka, a bracers of archery. And Rosin received a cloak of protection. You were then told that if you want to figure out where to go here, you should probably go and check out Will of the Feywild and go check out the Getaway gang, who are a group of escaped children who have escaped Granny Nightshade's workshop that she runs, and are currently living in a treant called Little Oak. So, Making your way back to your swamp balloon, you made your way north towards where you were told the basic directions of the last seen directions of Little Oak were, and landed. When you landed and started heading off in that direction, you encountered another thing. You encountered an old tree. Looks like it was not doing so well, possibly dying, and around the tree were 3 large goats alongside what looked to be 3 sickles, iron sickles. Some fairies told you, don't touch the goats. The goats are redcaps, and they were angry and started throwing rocks at the houses in the tree, and so they polymorphed the redcaps into goats. Doug decided to take one of the sickles, and turned out the goats got angry at that. Goats attacked the party. Party attacked the goats. Once the goats were all taken care of and turned back into redcaps, turns out the redcaps didn't really want to fight and were just pissed off that you took their sides, or their sickles, and decided to leave. That was the end of that encounter. Now you have some lovely allies with these pixies that lived in the tree. Continuing onwards towards where you think the tree is, you arrived and saw that there was a tree that was larger and larger than the other trees in the canopy, reaching up towards the sky. And upon approaching it, you heard some crashing sounds, some low growls as a small displacer beast jumped out of the bushes. And that is where we pick up. As you guys arrive, see a displacer beast kitten come tumbling out of the bushes, chasing what looks to be a small leather ball. It pounces upon the ball, and then its eyes look up towards the party. And it realizes there's others here, and immediately starts to go low and like
Kitty!
No, don't be scared, kitten.
Your name is Star, correct?
Its ear perks up, and it kind of sidesteps through the bushes. And you hear some voices coming from behind, calling out to each other. One of them says, "Hey, Zenar, you threw the ball too hard. You always do that." "Shut up, Sloan. I just threw it as hard as I normally do." Then you once again, Star, where are you?" And you hear footsteps coming towards you. Star.
There should we go? Star's over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna dig through my bag and pull out the mirror ball I have from Durla.
As you do that, immediately the kitten suddenly, like, all its full attention is on you and the ball.
I do a little like shake it. I got a toy. Oh, is it gonna pounce?
Its tail goes up in the air, goes all floof. Its little tentacles go up in the air as well, go all floof. And at that point, you see somebody's head poke through the bushes nearby. It's a young dwarf, a young male dwarf. Doesn't even have his whiskers yet, and peeks through the bushes and goes, "There you are, Star! People!" And just starts and just starts running back through the bushes. Will, we got people here! People! Will! Crash.
I think we found the right place. Yeah.
Meanwhile, the Star is still just staring at you. Just.
I'm doing the thing where I kind of like go like left with it, right with it, up, down, move it around. That's your toy. I will roll on the ground towards Star.
Wiggles its butt and immediately just pounces on it, and then turns on its back and starts batting it in the air, just kind of agilely, like bing, 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 bing.
Yeah, that's Star.
There it is.
Oh, that's adorable.
Calling it Star.
That's its name.
You hear more footsteps coming towards you. As you hear more footsteps coming towards you, as you see through the bushes some other individuals starting to approach. You see a scraggly-haired individual pop through, and behind him you see the little dwarf, alongside a kind of taller half orc, and a scraggly-looking, ginger-haired wood elf. Will stands, the guy with the kind of funny hair stands up, stands tall. All right, who are you, and why are you here at our hideout?
My name is Velka. This is my sister Voda. And we have Nutmeg here. We have Zug, Kiwi, Rosin. Pointing at each other.
Howdy.
Well, what are you doing here? You
Looking for you.
We were told that there are some children here that would like to get even with the old hag.
There, you see immediately a look of the look of trepidation and kind of wariness that's on his face drops. So, wait. And then it kind of pops back up again. You're not here with Granny Nightshade, are you?
I don't
We're
know.
against Granny Nightshade.
Narrows his eyes.
We need to steal something from her.
Okay.
Recover.
Yeah, it's redistributing back to original ownership. Unstealing, if anything.
Oh, we could steal some stuff too.
You wanna
All
steal
right.
stuff?
Okay, this is good. This is good news. I think we can trust you. And we need all the help we can get. It's just the four of us, and, well, also, Little Oak. He points upwards, and you hear a creaking sound as the treehouse bends over, and you see two large eyes staring down at you. Just a deep voice
Hell yes.
creaks, "Hello."
Looks like you have all the help you could ever need.
Yeah, but, like, Little Oak's not really the combatant type. He only fights when, like, we're really threatened. Also, he's not the fastest, and he's kind of put down roots here, and it takes him a while to get them up, so it's a little bit awkward. But
You should try building your friend up some more. That was a lot of insults.
he's still good. Hey, let me introduce you to the rest of the gang. Let me introduce you to the rest of the gang. I'm Will. This is Bobby. Points at the dwarf. That's Sloan. Points at the elf. And that's Zenor. He points at the female orc. And Z. It's Zenor. Sloan.
Are these all like
They're all kids.
children?
They're all kids.
They're all children? Yeah. Okay.
They're all kids, but you have the way that they stand and the way that they hold themselves belies that they are a little bit more mature than they look.
Kids have seen some shit.
And of course, you have Star here as well.
Wait, how do you know Star? Yeah, how do you know Star?
I hold up the beer ball I have. Just kind of shake it around.
This is our first time meeting Star, but we met Star's father. Mother? Was it mother?
Darla! Yeah!
Oh, my bad.
Actually,
I don't
no,
know
you
why.
just met Star's parent.
Parent. Gotcha. We
Yeah.
met Star's progenitor.
Wait. You're... Will once again squints his eyes, and then they light up when they pass over Kiwi and Voda. Oh! You're Witchlight Monarchs! Oh, that's even better! Oh, we have Witchlight Monarchs among us? Oh, that's great. And wait, so you know Star's parent? Okay, wait.
Yeah, they're really sad. They really want him back.
They really, really miss Star.
Hmm.
I'm petting Star as best I can, which I imagine is probably about the same size that I am.
Yeah, Star rolls over, and you just kind of get slapped on the side of the head with one of
Scar
the...
is Tuco sized.
Yeah, Scar is basically a Tuco-sized thing. Star rolls over, and you just get slapped on the side of the head with one of its tentacles. Just bonk.
Deserve that.
Probably straight up kills Zug.
Yeah, tentacle attack. The unwarranted tentacle attack.
I just go into the full Family Guy, like knocked over dead animation.
Yeah, like he's going the wrong direction.
Yeah, exactly. Skull's a helmet. I'm good. Yeah, I'm kind of, my attention's split between the kids and Star, because I'm just kind of like, oh, this is a cute kitty I want to play with.
Yeah, Will looks at the other three and steps forward and he says, "All right, well, I can tell that you're not from here. I can tell that you can tell you're from somewhere else. And being Witchlight monarchs, that definitely holds value, and I gotta respect that. But we could also really use some help. How about we make a deal?"
Okay, deal.
All right, if you help us get some of the other kids, or get the rest of the kids out of the workshop, then we'll help you steal whatever you need to steal, and you can take Star back to their parent. Easy peasy.
Well, I'm always a fan of breaking child labor rings, so I mean.
Sure, but how did you get Star in the first place?
We found him.
Where?
In the forest. He just kind of happened to pop. He just kind of happened to be there, but not really sure.
How was it?
Oh, how did we get out? We broke out. It was a big thing, and me and these three, we were able to break free, and well, we were the only four that could get out though. So, Granny Nightshade's really bad, and we got to get the rest of those kids out of there.
That is agreeable to me. Is it agreeable to the rest of us?
Think we're aligned?
Absolutely.
Voda?
I was nodding.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay, fair enough. The mic doesn't pick that up.
Oh, really?
All right, Rosin agrees.
It does let us
well.
know anyway, though.
Rosin agrees as well, and with that, Will smiles and says, "All right, well, we got snacks and drinks up in the treehouse if you want to come. We also, I got a cool table up there that we can use to discuss our plans. How about it?"
You have me at snacks! I start running towards the tree.
Yeah, you see there's like one or two rope ladders that make their way down from the top of the tree, along with one of those, your typical treehouse ladder that's just, wood alongside the thing. It's just kind of tied on to different bows and things like that. And here is a beautiful little shot of what it looks like.
Oh my gosh. Fucking Star in the foreground. So fucking cute.
Me and that tree could hang out.
Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it is very much like Nutmeg's. Like, I'm gonna go have a think spot.
Also, as we're heading up there, I'm definitely trying to lead Star along with Durla's.
Star
mirror
is
ball.
absolutely following you immediately.
That makes me super happy. I am in a very good mood as I climb up. I have to go pee really bad. I'll be right back.
Okay. So, you make your way up the tree. You can see that there's swings and ropes and all kinds of fun stuff hanging off this thing. The tree kind of bows down a little bit as you get closer. You hear it creak and groan as it lowers the ladders towards the ground. The house atop of it kind of creaking and moving to and fro. Absolutely was built by these four, right? Like, this looks like a fort from the Lost Boys in Neverland type of thing. And you grab hold of one of the ladders, and it definitely feels like it's semi-rickety, may or may not hold, but Will just leaps up, grabs one of the ropes, hand over hand, climbs up to the edge of the balcony that's around the outside of this thing, and calls back down. "Don't worry, the ropes are really strong, we promise. They hold us, no problem. Also, you guys are all fairly small." He looks over at Kiwi.
Oh.
I was doing the same thing.
Ooh, that one. You may. Okay, Rosin wants to help Kiwi along with Nutmeg to grab Kiwi and try to get him to fly him up.
Wait, how
Oh,
tall
help.
is it?
I can just borrow some of your bigness for a little bit if you just want to climb the ladder.
Yeah. Are you talking about reducing and enlarging?
Yeah.
I mean, it might just hold me everywhere. I'm not that big, am I?
Might as
You're
well
not
test
big,
it.
Oh,
you're just full of
okay.
love.
Oh, but okay, go ahead. Shrink me down. Shrink me down. It's fine.
Get out of shrink. All right, Nutmeg, you gonna shrink him? Cause Rosin's
once
actually
we
out of
decide-
shrink.
Once we've all decided that up is the way we're going, I'll go ahead and
Okay.
cast it.
You cast.
Shrinkage.
Yeah. So Kiwi, everybody watches as Kiwi the turtle. You walk up towards the ladder, and as you put a hand on it, Nutmeg casts his incantation, and suddenly, zoop, Kiwi is now a small creature.
Oh my god, you know what it is? Since it's a 1 minute cast, or since it's a 1 action concentration up to a minute, what it looks like is I pull out the sham bong, I start inhaling, and you can literally see like some of Kiwi's size like dissipate as smoke, and I just like hold it in my lungs.
That's amazing.
And high as shit on big.
He's got the big high.
Okay.
All right.
So all of you climb on up. It's very Kiwi, no problem. You're able to make your way all the way up to the top, and as you get to the edge of the ledge, Will opens up the door for you all, and leads you all inside. Womp. Yeah, I just dragged you all in there. And as you arrive inside, you're greeted by a little squeaky guy. Let me see if he can actually talk though. Yeah, he can. Sick. You hear a ear, 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 as a little oil can hops over to greet you.
Oh, wait, what?
Hi,
I'm Squirt! Nice to
Hi,
meet you!
Squirt.
And he goes and squirts a little bit of oil in your direction.
What?
That's neat. No,
That's awesome!
Kiwi sighs back at him.
Will speaks up. Yeah, so that's Squirt. He's he was already here when we arrived. I don't know. That's just how he greets people. You also notice that when he tried to squirt, he just basically like shot a blank, unfortunately.
I really.
He used to work in Granny Nightshade's shop, but we apparently he got out of there as well. Squirt hops over and says,
Yeah! I work in Granny Nightshade's shop, and she's horrible, and I can help you get in there if you want to. I know I know everything that goes on there. Also, I've traveled a little bit. That's all.
How?
Well, I can move.
and he just goes, boink, 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 boink.
It's the fucking
Lamp.
it's the Beauty and the Beast. It's the fucking everything in that movie.
Oh my God.
There's Squirt.
Literally an oil thing. Oh.
Will steps
yes,
forward
also the
and
lamp.
just shoves a bunch of these. He shoves a bunch of pillows and blankets and other random shit to the side, and underneath it there's a small table. And he goes, all right. So you're all signed up to help us out. In the background, you just see Star playing with the ball on his back. Yeah, there is something over there.
There's a horse head under the blanket.
Mm-hmm. And well, let me just tell you what we know about Granny Nightshade's workshop. So one, she employs whole squad of tin soldiers to defend Loomlurch, but they're super stupid, and they can be easily lured away with any sort of distraction, like loud noises or, you know, something else that's just anywhere else in the area. So if you can get them out of Loomlurch or out of the workshop, that's great. Well, second, the rest of the kids that are in the workshop, well, they're captive and they're being haunted by Boggles.
What?
Boggles, you know.
Oh, I thought you said bottles.
No.
I'm still in a real can.
Boggles.
Boggles. So they
what's
don't
a
like
boggle?
board games?
No. Oh, you don't. Okay. No, it's fine. Sorry, I assumed that you would know. Boggles. There's these weird, oily creatures that spring from the misery and the bad thoughts and bad vibes that the kids have from being captured. They kind of like are all there all the time. It really sucks. It was the worst.
Wait, they're weaponized child trauma?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah, it kind of sucked. My Boggle was really mean.
Are you a boggle?
That was one of the kids. But Squirt, whose voice is even higher, says,
I'm not a Boggle, but sometimes I fill myself with Boggle oil and I can squirt it at people.
At that, I pulled
That's
out
good. I like that.
the
That's
inkwell
pretty
in my
neat.
bag and set it next to Squirt.
Whoa! Can I have some of that?
It is all yours.
he just hops over and goes, "Pugunk, pugunk, pugunk, boom," and just straight down, tip first into the oil well, and you just hear.
He slurps and he squirts. What more could you ask for?
What a
Jesus
gentleman.
Christ.
Not in front of the children. Anyways, that sounds awful. The boggles and the traumas and the children's and the things. Yeah, bad. We'll fix it. Yeah.
All right. Ooh. Also, the other thing that you should know is that Granny Nightshade is terrible and imprisons her most hated enemies in a cell inside of her kitchen.
Does she eat them?
Nah, I don't think she eats. She's bad, but she's not that bad. No, she never ate, and she never.
Forced them to smell their cooking. It's horrid.
Yeah, I think she maybe makes them, help her cook or like watch her bad cooking. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Weird,
well-
but all right.
I'm trying to remember, where is it we needed to go for our thing?
To Loomlurch.
We knew. Okay, so it's in there.
Yeah,
somewhere.
so he specifies that the workshop is in that big fallen tree. So she makes her home there, as well as has her workshop that produces vile toys that she then sends off to all the children in the material plane.
As he's like describing the place, I'm going to shape water some of the ink that is left over
Uh-huh.
and start kind of like making a 3D model
Hmm.
of the
Hell
fallen
yeah.
tree.
You definitely get the attention of Sloan, or sorry, of Zenor, the orc, who just kind of moves over, who's looking over your shoulder, standing a good maybe 3 or 4 feet taller than you, and just kind of just drops down, does the Slav squat next to you, and is just mouth agape watching as you're creating this thing. Whoa, that's cool.
There's a bit of a talent that I picked up.
Oh, I wish I had talents. All I can do is hit things really hard and throw things really far.
Those talents can get you paid for a lot of money if you keep with it.
There's
Through
a
your
really
schooling.
good game of stickball. You can make a lot of money with that. It's all in the broadcasting rights, though, so don't let them cheat you out of that. Tell them Uncle Kiwi taught you that.
Don't try to take some away from the creative arts.
Yeah, as you sit here, you look around the room and you can see this place is pretty interesting. A quick quick scan sees that the floor of the treehouse is covered in blankets, cushions, piles of straw. Hanging from the 6-foot-high ceiling by a rope is a basket that holds apples, berries, sugarcane, and a few crumpled up sheets of parchment. In one corner, lying on a cushion, is a rusty oil can, and that's where you saw Squirt. And heaped in another corner is a crude unicorn costume made of polka dot quilts and a wooden horse's head that has a wooden horn attached to it.
Adorable.
You look up and can see, Voda, you recognize very easily that the crumpled sheets of paper hanging in the basket are more of those wanted posters.
Been collected up. Oh, quick question. What was on the second poster we found?
On the second poster, it said a very interesting thing. It said, "Bring me this imp alive and unharmed, and I'll bury you up to your neck in silver."
Oh yeah, that was a really weird fucking statement. Okay.
It was the obviously she means it literally thing.
Mm-hmm. But it was an imp. It wasn't a child from like this. It was something separate from this gang. It seems.
No, it was still Will. It was his face.
Oh, it was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what I was remembering. Okay.
Are you keeping those? I'm making a bit of a collection.
Wait. You got some more? I don't really care. They're kind of annoying. Granny Nightshade has her red caps and other minions, put them up all over thither, just on every tree she can. She really has it out for me. She thinks I'm a bigger deal than I am. Thinks I'm some sort of, rebel leader or something like that. It would be pretty cool being a rebel leader, though.
Yeah, might as well start now.
Nothing is stopping you.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Be the change they want.
the paper thing?
I take some of the ink and make a mage hand to go up and grab the wanted posters.
Cool. You find, as you uncrumple them, you find a couple more interesting parchments, sayings on this one. So, this one of them says, "Bring this wisp of a thief to me alive and unharmed, and I'll ensure that no sword can ever break your skin."
Yep,
She's gonna turn you to stone. Got it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Another one says,
She could also just take all of your skin.
Jesus Christ.
Another one says, "This little troublemaker belongs to me. Bring him home alive and unharmed, and you'll win the heart of one you love."
Oh, no. Oh, no.
That's the actual. God
Yep.
damn. Yeah, these are really subtle.
And the last one says, let me see which one.
Wait, what if we took this one? And we told Granny Nightshade that she was the one we loved.
I think you have to be a little bit honest.
The last one seems a little bit more straightforward, in all honesty. It just basically says, "Bring me special offer. Bring this impetuous brat to me, and you can claim one item of your choice from my workshop."
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's like an actual phrased contract request. We're not gonna do that. No, not at all. But she must be getting desperate.
Open this. Where would you open?
What did the first one say? Like the very first one?
That I read out to you.
The Will the Forest one.
Oh, the first one you found?
Yeah.
Oh, way back when? Okay, that one said, "This rapscallion vexes me. Deliver him to me alive and unharmed, and I'll curse one creature who you name."
That one's not bad either.
Maybe.
I mean, she might just say, "Hey, fuck that guy," and that's the end of it. But
Yeah, that is true. Or perhaps the curse will be to haunt you forever.
I'm looking over at Will now. Has anyone tried to collect on these?
Well, unless it's saying it's going to curse one of your kids if you have one because you named them, presumably.
Will looks over and says, no, nobody's really... No. I mean, I'm still here, so... Obviously, you can't call in the favor if...
I mean, like, someone tried to snatch you up and take you back, or untoward creatures and things, haunting your...
Oh, you mean
every day.
People attempting to do it? Yeah. A couple of her lackeys have tried. One time, I saw one of her sisters, and they wanted to bring me in. It kind of seemed more like a joke. I don't know. Their relationship is weird.
Yeah, very weird.
So, awesome that you found those. Glad they're all around. I think I look a little bit better than the way she drew me, but that's okay. Anyways, one more thing. He looks over his shoulder at the unicorn, the carved unicorn, and says, I think, well, before we do anything major in terms of assaulting Loom Lurch, did you guys see on the way here, I don't know which way you came, but did you see that lake?
Probably.
Sure did.
Big one.
Yeah, you flew over a large body of water.
There's something in the middle of it.
Yeah, with an island in the middle of it.
Yeah. There was something on the island too, wasn't there? Something funky?
It was another pot, wasn't it?
It looked like some sort of metallic object, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So that's the Wayward Pool. And I think, well, we're gonna get a plan together, but before we launch it on Loom Lurch and Granny Nightshade, should probably check that place out, and maybe you can go and talk to Lamorna. I think Lamorna is a goody, but is too scared to challenge Granny Nightshade. But maybe you could change her mind. She's a unicorn.
I love unicorns. I kind of sit back. They're neat.
How long have you loved unicorns for?
Yeah,
Since right now.
Understandable.
Fair enough. Well,
that is the power.
We've gone and talked to her. She's an interesting creature, but if you're gonna go and check that out, there's a few things you need to know. One, only unicorns can reach the shore of the Wayward Pool, meaning, like, even getting to the water, you gotta be a unicorn. But the magic is kind of stupid.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb. We break it all the time.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's just kind of, I don't know. Whoever cast that spell didn't do a good job. So, yeah, it can't tell the difference between a real unicorn and a make-believe one. So, all you need to do is make a unicorn costume. And he points at the unicorn costume behind them.
I look to Voda and I say, "You're the back half."
I minor illusion the ass of a horse.
Oh, that would work too. Yeah, that would be fine. The other ways that we've gotten around it are pretty straightforward as well. You don't even need to look like a horse, really. You can just tie a horn to your head, and that works too.
I love that idea.
That the spell was very true.
Yeah, we just need to be horny.
Yeah, I don't ask me who cast it. I don't know, but
What was that, Neon?
I hit Velka.
Nice.
Ow. Why?
Literally horny. That's it.
Yeah, I'm just saying what needs to be done.
While we're on the subject of things we should probably do before, assaulting the crazy old lady who ruins this place, are there any other places you suggest us to check out or seeking, allies or resources or things? We literally just arrived here today.
Well, you're making fast work of this. I would say...
We're really storming through the module.
Not really. There's not a lot. I mean, you could probably explore the forest a little bit and see if there's any other citizens or denizens of the woods that would want to join in on the assault, but...
Let's build a coalition.
Yeah.
A revolution of sorts.
Which quest line ends
Raise
in
a
level
new-
up?
Which of the green and yellow and the red quest?
Oh, I mean, a lot of the folks that live in the woods are actually pretty angry right now, so they may or may not take to you talking to them and trying to convince them. But yeah, I would say going talking to Lamorna is probably the best idea. I almost forgot. Once you get there, there's a small island in the middle of the lake. If you get to that island, and you'll find what looks to be like it's an iron bowl, and it's always filled with coals, fresh coals. So all you need to do to summon Lamorna is to light a fire in the bowl. That's it.
Do I get any sense that he's holding anything back? Because it seems like just
Yeah, give me an insight check. No, not really.
Okay.
Giving you all the
All
truth.
good. Yep.
Is there
Pretty good.
any dangers in the areas that we should be aware of?
The Wayward Pool's far enough away from Loomlurch that I don't think that there would be much danger there. It's when you start getting closer to Granny Workshade's place at Loomlurch that things get a little bit sketchier. All the woods around there are pretty corrupt, and, well, she does have, as I said, the tin soldiers. There's the red caps that grow in her garden. And, oh, yeah, there's the goblin market out front that sells weird candy.
I perk up at that.
Weird as in dangerous, or weird as in doesn't taste good?
Why not both? It's made with suspicious ingredients. That's all I'll say.
Noted.
Oh, and also, if you're at all interested, Squirt's been a lot of places. He's he actually is originally from one of the sisters' places. What was her name? And Squirt chimes in.
It was Endolin!
Cool, we hate that bitch, I think.
I was originally in Endolin's theater, and I was backstage, and I was used to oil the cogs and the gears that moved all the props in her big shows.
Sounds like a big responsibility. You should be proud of yourself.
Chief prop greaser!
Yep, exactly. But unfortunately, I was left here when Endolin came to visit for some reason. And now, well, I just hang out with the Getaway gang.
Wait, I'm blanking out. Endolin is...
The one sister we've not
it's
been in the realm
third.
of yet.
That's the third
Yep.
sister. Okay.
Is she the adopted one?
No, the adopted one is Zyblina.
Yep.
Wait, so there's Bavlorna, Scabatha, and Zablina. Who's Endor?
Zyblina is the one that they turned on and took her realm.
Yeah. that was
Endolin is
original.
the third of the sisters, and then adopted sister is Zyblina, and she was the one that was the ruler of Prismere. That is the patron of Mr. Witch and Mr. Light.
And Prismere, just to be clear, is the total of all these.
The entirety
places.
of Hither, Thither, and Yon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, yeah, I can get you if you need to get to Endolin. I can help you out. But as much as I like whatever I just sucked up out of that thing that bunny gave me, kind of want some more boggle oil.
Well, we are about to go bash some boggles.
Well, eventually, I'm a little hesitant to go, balls out, straight air, but,
let's
we'll get
first-
there.
First, go talk to this unicorn.
Where is the sense of adventure, Zug?
It's behind my sense of self-preservation. They fight for the lead. Right now, I'm a little more wary.
When did you find that?
It's always been there. I'm a complicated kobold, all right?
Everybody just kind of looks at each other.
So, as you're all talking through this, Will has cleared off more of the table in front of him. And he says, all right, well, agreed that talking to the unicorn, good priority, but I'm really excited to show you my plan. It's a 3-parter. It's pretty simple and straightforward. So, we've already been kind of thinking about this, but now that we got an entire team, we got, wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more of you. This is great. Wait, no, 6 more of you. Wow. Now that we got that many, this is gonna be good. But where the
It's step 2, question marks.
Actually, there's 7 of us.
Is
Where
that
the hell is
straight
Kiwi
profit?
on this map?
Yeah, where did Kiwi go?
Where did Kiwi go?
I lost him.
Went out
You
for a
dragged
smoke.
me into the darkness, and I was too embarrassed to say anything about it. I'm like somewhere in the bottom right.
Where did he go?
Off the main board.
Such a Kiwi thing to do. Just sit in the darkness politely.
Where did he go?
I don't want to be a bother.
Bottom
so-
right? How did I lose you?
Yeah, because I moved onto the treehouse on my own, and then you grabbed us and dragged us all down.
You went to the punishment zone.
Oh.
I understand now why Porkins never moves his character outside of combat.
Because it just fucking, alright. Well, there you go. You're back, my bud.
Hooray!
I was like, yeah, I was counting. I was like, wait a second. This makes no sense. What's going on?
Where the homies at?
Where the homies at? Alright, so.
I will note as he goes over the plan, I make small ink models of everything.
Oh, sick. Okay. So you get the fucking, wait, let's find some good music.
Some planning music.
Some Ocean's 13 shit.
Do the.
No, wasn't what I was looking for, but we'll go with it.
Oh, weird.
It's the ink plan.
Oh, yeah.
It's a hologram, but it's not the one not what I was looking for.
Is that just a reference to the Matrix?
Probably.
Oh, why don't we just do this one? Because this is such a good theme.
The maze
It's a
definitely trying to
reference to the
steal one
fact
of the
that,
ink holograms.
Yeah, this is a plan I get behind right now.
There you go.
From light, and it's a hologram.
This music
I get
can
it.
only come with a plan that just says yeet written on it.
Yeah.
It just says yeet. Alright, so Will.
This is an anime cutscene now.
Yeah, Will looks forward and gives you a good nod vote and says, "Oh, thanks. This is gonna be awesome." All right, phase 1, the approach. Bobby, Sloan.
I write it out in the air.
Yeah.
I'm emotively
George Clooney
reacting.
Overview.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like from like the movie where it's just the big fucking title cards come through.
Yeah.
The approach. All right, Bobby, Sloan, Zenor, and Star will creep through the woods to the west of the tree and hide just out of sight of the screaming scarecrows. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's screaming scarecrows all around her garden, and those are basically like alarms that will alert Granny Nightshade if anything happens. Meanwhile, I, Will, am gonna sneak around to the entrance to the kitchen on the east side of the tree. Phase 2, the distraction. You lot will enter the Goblin Market, the candy place that I told you about earlier. You'll pose as travelers, and you'll just, purchase some sweets. Arrange for a meeting with a hag, with Granny Nightshade. During that meeting, Bobby, Sloan, Zenor, and Star are gonna shake up the scarecrows. And yes. How are you gonna arrange a meeting with a hag? Talk to the Goblin boss. He'll know what to do. He can do it.
Won't you have some idea who we are when she sees us?
Why would she know who you are? She's never seen you.
No reason.
I mean, we are, all nobles. So maybe she would know that.
Yeah, find the Goblin boss. His name is Chucklehead. Just look for him.
He's my new favorite.
He's really...
I wonder why.
For whatever reason, we all feel obligated to look at Zug.
What?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Something.
Okay, so Chucklehead, we fight him, and tell him he's awesome, right? Something like that.
Yeah, he's pretty easy to find. He's the one goblin there with a candy apple for a head.
That explains nothing, but it makes sense. Okay, great.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. All right, so back to the plan. He'll get you a meeting with Granny Nightshade. You meet with her, and when she's being... Why would he question your motives? You're just asking for a meeting. It's not like... I don't know. You'll figure it out. I'm doing my plan stuff. Hold up. So, once you're in the meeting, Bobby, Sloan, Zenar, and Star, they're going to make the Scarecrow scream. And thereby lure all the tin soldiers that are in the workshops and around the area to the garden. Alright, phase 3, the escape. While all chaos is going on and everybody is distracted, you 6 will get away from Granny Nightshade and free the captives from the workshop. While I climb into the textile area and free the ones that are captured, the kids that are captured there. Once all the kids are set free, everybody just run like hell back to Little Oak. Perfect plan, right?
Sorry, which section were we supposed to get to the kids in?
The workshop.
Okay.
Perfect plan, right? Flawless. I say no holes.
Can't possibly go wrong. Yep.
So
Except there's a lot of holes in the plan, but we'll get to those later. It's a good start.
It's fine. When we get to those holes, we'll just fly over them.
Yeah, you just fill in fill in the holes or jump over them. I like your style, Nutmeg. That's good. That's a good idea.
I do have old Earth, so okay.
Or your friends will just shrink you down anyway and throw you across.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. Rosin. I don't know if this is Derpy or Rosin, but she's looking at me. She's like, "Wait, what happens after you alert the tin soldiers?" I was like, "You free the kids." She's like, "Wait, you just free them?" I'm like, "Yep, that's the plan."
What's stopping the old granny from just stopping us and then chasing us to the tree?
Or just recapturing them, yeah.
Yeah, that's a great point, Rosin. That's when you go and free the kids.
What was? Couldn't hear it.
She said, "Well, if the scarecrows are screaming, wouldn't that make Granny Nightshade also end your meeting?" Like, yeah, perfect. You're in. You just play innocent. You guys look so innocent. All of you. You looking over at Zug.
I get my best puppy dog eyes.
Walking around with a skull
All
on
we
it.
have to do is pretend like we don't know anything, and quite frankly, I'm really good at that.
Yeah.
Almost as if you don't even need to pretend.
And sometimes it's just like that.
I mean, if you don't all want to go to the meeting, I mean, some of you can come with me and be part of the bust into the kitchen.
Voda lets out a breath and just like, oh, thank God.
I will stick with Voda, whichever direction she wishes to go.
Okay, but you got to make sure that there's some of you that are there. I mean, I can already tell that the face of the group is that angry lizard. He's very. I'm sure he's great at negotiating.
Yeah, he's not angry. He's just excitable.
Also true. Yes, I'm a master negotiator. Absolutely. Wait, I have my nice clothes in my bag. I can put those on.
Rosin will also join the
Eileen.
meeting party.
I was gonna say, I lean toward Rosin. Please make sure he gets out okay.
So,
All right. Well,
in that case, I believe that Nutmeg, Kiwi, Rosin, and Zog go to the meeting. Voda and I will assist Will.
that sounds like a good split.
Teams are perfectly balanced.
Yes. If things go south and we are forced. If they do, are you equipped to defend yourself?
Are you talking to Will?
Yeah.
He nods. He's like, yeah, I got stuff. Takes out a wooden sword.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Right.
adorable.
It's.
I walk over and take the sword from him and put a knife in his hand.
Oh, God.
Okay.
What do you have? A wooden sword? No.
Hey, Voda, can you give me an insight check real quick?
Sure.
Just essentially did the equivalent of it's like this kid's like, I want to lead a rebellion. It's like, go for it, kid, and then handed him a fucking AK.
Yeah. You see him like look at the knife, look back at you, look back at the knife, and he just says, I guess this is better than a wooden sword or a stick. I will keep this. Thank you. So I guess you could give him a dagger or something.
Yeah, that is one of my daggers gone.
That's fine. Right.
Oh, no, wait, I have a small knife, and I don't know where it came from. That's what I gave him.
It's something like an actual,
Just like a butter knife or something.
yeah, like a paring knife.
It's probably like a letter opener.
Yeah.
One of like the background items is literally just a small knife.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
Yep.
Well, he just kind of
Those
laughs
are-
and just
those
says,
are
"Well,
background.
okay. At least I got something to defend myself." I mean, if the plan goes as I think it's going to go, we're not even going to have to, fight anybody. We're just gonna get in, get out, get back here to Little Oak.
Yeah, that's the idea.
yeah,
The
if
first
plans could
thing-
go wrong, people wouldn't make them. So I mean, we're good.
The first things that I learned about making plans is always have a plan B.
Nah. You don't need to have a plan B. Plan A is good.
Your plan B stands for Blade.
Oh.
Plan A. Plan A, no violence, everything goes well. Plan B, commit the violence.
Yeah, but just make sure none of the kids get hurt, okay?
Yeah, they're fine,
That
whatever.
is the hope.
I
And
will assistance of violence.
All right.
Worst
Awesome.
comes to worst, I can distract and let you get away with them, but just remember that if it is between you and them, stab.
Okay, that makes sense. Will do. Well, you know what? We'll wait here before we decide on doing the full thing. But if you want to go over to the lake tonight before it gets too dark and talk to, or actually, he looks at his watch and he's like, it's kind of getting late already. You might as well just rest here. But if you want to go to the lake, you're more than welcome to use our, unicorn costume. He points over his shoulder at the polka dot unicorn.
Calls the front hat.
Zuck takes it back.
I mean, he looks at all. He's like, I think it actually would fit. Huh? Yeah. Actually, I mean, 4 of you are pretty small. I think it would fit any of you who are smaller or something like that. But you know what? Tonight we're gonna work.
I just minor image a unicorn.
Oh yeah. I mean, that would work too. That'd be great. All right. You know what? Tonight we're gonna work on unicorn horns. That'll be a project.
Crafts.
Yeah, I love that. I take my skull off, which I still now imagine I unhinge the jaw, and, like pops off, and then I rehinge it when I take it off, so it's like it fits
when
on.
you set it down, the pseudo dragon pops its head up and crawls off of it.
Yep.
Bye, skull friend. Okay, I need to tape something to this. Yeah.
All right.
And that's whenever Snug takes off his skull. It's kind of like seeing someone without glasses. On like a very rare occasion, you just like do not recognize them at all.
Yeah.
That
Or
makes
someone
sense.
who always has a beard, finally shaved.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to be not disconcerting, but
Oh, it's disconcerting.
yeah.
All right. Well, with that, let's take a quick break, and then we'll come back after for a little arts and crafts, and then possibly heading over to the Wayward Pool.
Yeah, this is the best campaign. We're doing arts and crafts. We're making unicorn disguises, and we're going to go talk with the unicorn. What could
And don't
possibly
forget
go
we're
wrong?
arming miners.
Yeah.
and rescuing miners.
Yeah.
All right. 5
And
minutes.
breaking up child labor. Yeah, like, you know what? We are the ultimate good guys.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Absolutely.
we're taking down the child labor ring with our child soldier ring.
Pure victory.
All right, I'll be right back. 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Okay. All right. All right, time for arts and crafts.
And Chibi's acting so needy right now. I don't know what's up with her.
Probably the weather.
I think she's hungry too. But there's food out, so I don't know. She's just being a goober. Yeah, I have the Take Control song from Control playing right now, and I forgot how just
Oh, it bangs.
slapping this song is. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's like one of those like feel good songs. Whenever I hear it, puts me in a good mood. Also, I had to suck my head the other day. That's why I looked it up, because I was making the Control samples in my head. I kept repeating "make control," like from the lyrics. It's stupid, but that's why I've been thinking about it for the last week.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of want to play through that game again at some point. There's so many games at the moment, though.
Oh, yeah.
They'll be down the line. Next couple of years, but it's like, I should play through it again.
I actually got a boat.
Yeah, that's kind of relevant now, too.
Yeah.
Where's this song from again?
Labyrinthos.
That's right. Is it nighttime music or it's just a
This
general?
is the daytime one.
That's the okay.
I've returned.
All right.
So we got these like chocolates from, I think, from Costco that were supposed to be somebody's Christmas gift, but then they got their flight got canceled, so they never showed up. So we'll get them something again later. Anyways, point being, one of them is a white chocolate yuzu. And it made me think about fucking white chocolate Japanese Mexican fusion mole.
That's made me feel feelings. I don't know how I feel about that.
It's definitely something I'd have to fuck around with, because mole is so many fucking flavors going on that it's gonna take a while to refine.
Moles are hit or miss. I know Erica's not a huge fan of moles. Oh, of chocolate mole. Oh.
How about a white chocolate mole with yuzu?
It'd be interesting.
Yep.
Sugar with sugar and sugar.
Yo, dog, I heard you like sugar.
I like the opposite of derpy then, because like mole is probably my favorite Mexican dish.
Well, which mole?
Chocolate mole.
Okay. Yeah. Erica's a fan of red, green, and I think red and green moles.
Yeah, green's my favorite. I like chocolate too. All moles are good. Well, no. Most moles are good. I'm gonna put some caveats here. Chocolate is, yeah.
Thing is, if
The ones like
I-
the most that are chocolate are the ones you don't even taste the chocolate. To be fair.
Yeah, I feel like a chocolate mole, the ones I've had, which isn't many because obviously I live in fucking White Town, but the chocolate moles I've had up here aren't super chocolatey.
Well, they're not supposed to be. I just like it when it's more pepper forward.
Also depends on what kind of meat it's on.
Yeah, I always just assume it with pork and
Really?
chicken.
Oh,
Yeah,
pork and chicken. Yeah, pork and chicken.
Yeah.
Rarely with any red meats.
yeah, it's always the lighter ones.
Yeah, it wouldn't go well.
Now I'm thinking about it. A white chocolate yuzu one would probably be good on beef.
Yeah, because it would be close to like a chimichurri kind of thing, right?
Yeah, it's going to be acidic and bright rather than heavy and herby.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. It would be
But
interesting.
that's going to be like you have a good steak and a little bit of that sauce on top.
Yeah, that's all.
Speaking of just random sauces, because why not? Over Christmas, we had a dinner at my aunt's house. Aunt, uncle, they were hosting. They made prime rib, which apparently was like a thing this year.
I know,
I don't know.
everybody had prime rib.
I don't understand it. Why everyone decided this is like the year of prime rib, but I guess it was. But then DM was like, all these like fond and drippings from the prime rib. We should make a gravy. And like, okay, why not? And we had no idea. We're just there. We're already like 3 drinks in for Christmas dinner, and we just started experimenting, throwing things in with like flour and some water and some spices, and ended up making like an incredible beef gravy that just went on everything.
Oh.
It was completely experimental. It was like, okay, let's put some of that. Nope, more salt. Nope. It was straight up like overcooked. I don't know. It was
Were you throwing plates and yelling at
throwing
each other?
it across the kitchen, yeah. But it just turned out really well, and I think that's the first time I've made just like an ad hoc gravy. It was kind of fun.
You are crazy, man.
Yeah, I also made prime rib gravy on Christmas.
Damn.
I didn't.
Apparently, because I did the Thanksgiving, I made the gravy for Thanksgiving too, and apparently
Turkey
I'm just
gravies?
the gravy guy. Yeah, turkey gravy.
The gravy. I'm the gravy guy.
Apparently, I don't know when it happened, but apparently, and fucking both times I was told best gravy I've ever had by people. So
You're now the
what the
gravy
fuck?
guy.
You're the gravy
Like-
lord.
and I don't understand why.
The
I
conductor
do
of the
like
gravy
turmeric.
train.
Turmeric is
good
great.
in specific
good
things.
stuff.
Hey, I don't know why you're thinking. I don't know why Nia came in like fucking swinging like she was gonna knock out with that one.
Because she has a British palate.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, she does have a British palate. Also, I make fun of her palate all the time.
Turmeric might as well be habanero.
Speaking of which,
Habanero.
Japanese Peruvian place I'm gonna try for my birthday.
Ooh,
That sounds phenomenal.
That does.
the Peruvian.
We'll report back. Anyway,
All right,
Peruvian? Yeah.
a bottle of turmeric and went.
what is wrong with your
What the
nose,
hell?
mouth?
No, it's no. I mean nose. Girl, it does not smell like dirt.
It smells earthy.
I just want to know what it smells like in the Pacific Northwest now.
Yeah, yo, give me that. Yeah, give me that fucking organ dirt. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta agree. Like, turmeric has that same smell of like being in the woods after a rainfall,
yeah, but
What?
okay. Yeah, sure.
which is earthy.
All right.
It's dirty.
All right, back at it again. Back in the treehouse as night falls here in thither in the woods, and the lamps are lit. You are all kind of laid out in the blankets and pillows here as Bobby, Sloan, and Zenar each kind of get comfortable in their own areas. They obviously have different corners and stuff that's where they've been living and hanging out. Bobby gets up, pulls a rope, and the big basket full of food and treats and things like that comes down. You realize that there's definitely nothing in there that's actually hearty, like any kind of meats or anything like that, but it is definitely filled with very yummy and very good fruits and vegetables and other things like that. So you look around and Will's like, yeah, I got some, some sticks and things like that. You can, if you want to, make some unicorn horns. That'd be pretty cool.
I want to make one.
Okay, well, he looks over back at the wooden unicorn. And you realize that horn is kind of crooked and a little bit like out of whack. Just kind of definitely doesn't look good. He's like, I may not want to model it after that. That one's kind of weird. I don't remember when we made that, and it might have gotten broken a couple times, and then we tried to glue it back together, and it may not have been glued correctly. So I don't know. They're pointy and spirally. I don't got any good reference. Sorry.
Wait, we seen I look around to you guys. Oh, did we get a horn at some point? Who had that?
I believe Voda. No, I think Voda has it.
I didn't have it.
I don't think I have it.
Did we do something with it?
Who has the alicorn?
Was that traded? I thought we did something with it.
Is that what I traded my eyes for? My eye color?
It is.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, it's probably in my pocket then.
Okay.
Oh, look, is that a unicorn horn in my pocket? Or am I happy to see you all?
Oh, please don't be happy.
So that could be a good point of reference if we actually have a real one. Or we could just, one person could use that.
You look at the room, and all three of the kids and Will are like looking back at you and just, where did you? Is that real? Where'd you get that? Did you kill a unicorn? Did you cut its horn off?
I don't know, I found a weird guy in a balloon and he gave it for me.
Yeah, I just gave him his eyes.
Yeah.
Is that?
You still have your eyes.
Eye color.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they're grayscale now, I think.
Yeah, they're gray. I was gonna comment on that. They're pretty cool looking, though.
Yes, I think.
If it matches your aesthetic.
Here's the gray
They
eye
match
color.
my eyebrows now.
Here's the gray is the rarest eye color.
That's I don't know. I guess so, but all right. I won't question where you got it, as long as it was ethically sourced and not from an actual, and you did not take it direct. As long as you did not directly take it from a unicorn's head, I think I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I can confirm that at least.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's
Thank
good.
you very much. Did we need this for something? I feel like there was a reason we wanted to go to lengths to get it. Maybe that was something
Yes,
else.
there was a reason.
It's just as a reference point, I believe.
For now, yes. We can make other ones that look just like this.
It sounds like you're dodging something, but I'll go with the flow.
What would we be dodging?
What we need this thing for. They have a note somewhere about what we...
We have to use it for.
Oh, it has to do with the castle. More of my notes.
Find the rule of 3, future, present, and past. Find the alicorn and free the dormant queen at last.
Yes, that was from the riddle as we entered.
Yes.
They will.
This is useful.
But it's the
for...
alicorn. It's not...
No, that's just the name. That if we
Alicorn
remember,
We had an entire argument about this.
Yes,
Right.
alicorn is the name of a unicorn's horn.
Yep.
That is what
Which
it
is
is called.
stupid because alicorn is also a creature.
yeah.
Okay, so anyways, that's why we wanted to acquire one. So we still have it for whatever purpose we need. Maybe it's this one. We don't know. But now we can make copies!
I'm still trying to figure out who named the acorn Al.
All right, I need all of you to
I
roll
put
me
Belka off the treehouse.
either. I guess it would be. Let's call it performance with dexterity.
Performance with dexterity. Oh, I'm actually
Everybody?
proficient in that.
Or-
Yeah, whoever is making unicorn horns.
Yeah, so that would be the same as an acrobatics for me then.
Could I use... Could I try to use mold earth to make one out of like clay?
Yeah,
Oh.
I like that idea.
If I can find something, maybe I'll jump out the window and go find some clay. Or something.
This song just crashes out of window.
I'll be back.
It just fucking trips over the railing.
There's so much dirt. Boom. I want to. So it's performance. Then.
Yeah, so
Dexterity.
basically it's like if you, so
It's dexterity, or if you're proficient in dexterity or in
performance, you can add
Performance.
+2 to whatever your,
yeah,
Oh, okay. I'll just throw that.
plus
Oh,
3.
5.
All right, so Zug crashes out a window and goes back and lands in the dirt. Or actually, you crash out a window and somehow miraculously land on your feet, and you realize it's because Little Oak, the tree, has somehow more or less moved its arm to catch you, and you roll like a pinball down the arm of this treant and down into the soft earth at the base of it. You're on your face, and you do the cartoon slide where you just like roll, and then your just face just fucking shovels into the dirt, like your feet up over your head, tail above your face.
It just happens to
Seen
be
in a hot
that
rod.
Yeah.
you land in a clay deposit.
Yeah, and I get up, and I'll start like patting the dirt on the skull. Oh no, my skull's off. Never mind. I have to gather the dirt and bring it back up.
I was just imagining too that
Yeah.
you're like, it's just your face is in the dirt and your just little fucking kobold arms just reach out and just
Scoop it all up. Yeah, exactly.
just dig it towards you, hug it to
Yep.
your chest. Zug comes crashing back in through the door, through the truck.
Another window.
Yeah, he just comes back in, trailing a large amount of dirt behind him as he plops back down into the middle of the floor with just an armful of dirt and loam and sticks and leaves.
It's free range. I'll
Okay.
sit down with the skull, and I'll start using mold earth to try to kind of attach it to the skull as a horn.
Okay.
That matches the alicorn style.
Yeah.
I'll use guidance on you.
Oh, nice. All right. Zug, do you
That's
want
my
to
guidance is I tell you that I'll use guidance on you.
Okay.
the D4 to your roll there, Zug?
Yeah.
It's better.
Kiwi, are you making one? Yeah.
Oh, hell yes, I am.
So it's performance check with dexterity as the modifier. If you are proficient in it, then just give the +2. I don't know. It's basically just dexterity, more or less. Great dexterity.
Yeah, I'll give you. No, my performance and my charisma and dexterity are the same.
Oh,
so-
perfect. Then just roll the performance check.
Yes.
Oh shit.
All right, so we start with Zug. What is your you are it's mediocre at best. What is the after you mold earth? What does this look like? Also, can you post the mold earth spell real quick?
Yeah, that's why I don't know if I can like range. You manipulate into a way. You can excavate it. Oh, you can cause shapes, colors, or both appear on dirt or stone, or shaping patterns. Oh, it only lasts for 1 hour, so it doesn't matter what I do. It's gonna fall off in an hour.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
I don't know.
life.
I don't quite know that, but that's fine. I'll have a backup plan if it falls off before we
Well,
get there.
okay. Well, let's. So as you mold it, what is it? Is it like?
It's
Is there anything
It's
special
like-
about it?
No, it really looks like a kindergartner's first attempt at a unicorn horn. It like bends to the side slightly. There's probably cracks in the dirt.
Natural.
Yeah, it's a natural bend. And the proportions are really strange. It's not like tapered properly. But I do at least get a little bit like whatever the spiral shape of whatever the alicorn horn has. You can tell it's kind of it. It's just very rudimentary.
Okay, love it. All right. Well, the thing is, as you use mold earth to do this, you're just kind of using your magical cantrip to make the.
Oh, yeah, I guess it could just act as a magical like frame that lasts for an hour and then
Yeah.
it hardens. Yeah.
Exactly. So you just kind of hold it in place like that, using your magics, and the dirt. You have actually Squirt helps you out, put some of Voda's ink
nice.
onto it to wet it a little bit, and you're able to make a strange. It's not the prettiest, but it will probably suffice. It can pass as a unicorn horn and an alicorn. Lovely. All right. We'll go to. I was like, who's it? Voda, what is your technique on making a arts and crafty horn?
Well, it started trying to like paper mache it, completely failing, and just minor imaging it.
That'll work. Yeah. I like that idea. Just getting frustrated with it and just like, fuck it. And then just minor, just you're like, all right, time for minor image. All right, cool. Velka, what is your strategy? You make a pretty dang good one, whatever it is.
My strategy is to take Voda's discarded one and improve upon it.
Copying your sister's homework. I like it.
No, straight up stealing it.
Oh, okay, never mind.
No,
she's
get it
using
right.
she's using minor illusion, so I'm just like, fuck it. She's already halfway there. I'll just finish this for her. See?
Perfect.
That wasn't so bad.
All right.
Just hold it up towards Voda.
Yeah, Voda, you see your handiwork redone in its own way. It looks good.
The horn floats in front of Velka's face and then explodes into sparks.
Oh. You hear Bobby, the little dwarf boy behind you, go, "Whoa, that was cool."
One sec. Yes, I'm good at this. Nope, I fucking flinch. Damn.
You fuck nerd.
Flippy the bird.
I immediately hit your hand.
All right. Why is Rosin's so bad? All right. She will dictate.
Oh, cool! It can come to me. I don't have to walk.
It's like
So, Rosin was making an attempt and looking around at the crafting materials and the stuff available, and she was like, "No, it needs something." And so she went down the ladder and went into like the surrounding area looking for like sticks or stones or something very specific. It's like, oh yeah, I saw this on our walk over here, and like I think this would be really great, and I just lost my way and gave up and eventually made it back because it's a big ass tree. Find it, but just kind of ended up with a piece of paper rolled up in a horn.
So probably more so. Oh, it's you probably okay. Rosin stumbled upon another one of the wanted posters and just rolled it up in the shape of a horn. Easy enough.
Roll it up to snort a line of turmeric.
Yep. All right. Nutmeg, what's your process? What are you doing?
I'll be like, sorry, Oki, I don't remember your name. And I'll druid craft, and I'll just like pull some of the wood into the shape of the horn using Alicorn as reference. And then I'll lightly just like pluck that off, and then I'll just like get into using something to color it.
There's a slight just like as you use part of Little Oak to make your horn.
I hope that's all right. Now just peek, and then I'll start getting some color to it.
To be fair, that probably, if anything, feels like a bee sting. Like
it probably just feels like tickling.
Yeah. Yeah. Anybody who doesn't like being tickled is like, oh no. All right. Kiwi, yours is the best of the bunch. Why is that? What do you got for your unicorn horn crafting skills?
Oh, you see, it all started way back when, before we even went on this adventure. I had in my pouch a disguise kit, so I pull out like a whole bunch of just like art, sewing kit, and I've got like a working sewing machine in there. So I pull it out, and with like actual, like horse fabric on there. So I've got like this whole big old thing set up, and then a repurposed tree branch that's got like a spiral to it, so that way the horn is just right. I got like paints in there also to repaint some of the stuff using Voda or Velka's stuff. It's
Nice.
like it just looks good, and I've clearly done children's parties in a unicorn outfit before.
Yeah, is a unicorn turtle. That's yeah.
A uniturtle, it's like a unitard, but it's a turtle. Eh?
Uniturt.
Uniturt.
Love it. All right. Well, as you complete all of your unicorn horns, Will and the rest of the kids watch you do this, and all of them are just looking over your shoulders, just commenting as you're doing it. Will is very interested in what your methodology, Zug, and just kind of smiles as you smiles and watches you shape the earth and make this, as you said, a kindergarten crafts-worthy unicorn horn made out of mud and clay. But in the end, you've all made those horns. Will claps his hands together, says, you need just one more thing. Here. And he goes and grabs a length of kind of torn up cloth, and he cuts up 6 different lengths about them and hands them to you. He says, here, use these to keep the horns on your head. You gotta tie them on your head like headbands. Real easy. Good stuff.
Whoa, shit, lightning.
It'll just fit right in with the wings I still have.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, we're getting some nasty weather right now. I hope my power stays on.
Yeah, well
Crazy. This is a huge thunder. We haven't got the thunderstorms yet. This is like wild.
Nice.
I have a trembling dog, so
When the as the evening goes on, though, we'll all gather around. And it's nice and warm in here. You can hear the crickets start to go outside. This is a very different type of nighttime as opposed to what it was like in Hither, where it was all kind of swamp and toads and bugs and things like that. Here up in the tree, it's quite nice. And as everybody kind of starts to get ready for bed, you feel the tree beneath you start to rumble and shake as Little Oak raises up higher and higher. You can all hear the sound of leaves rustling and branches kind of creaking and moving, as suddenly the view outside the window changes from that of the great oaks and the leaves that were of the dense primordial forest of Hither to the night sky above, as Little Oak raises the house above the tree line to look up out over the realm of Hither.
Zag would be kind of, once done with his fancy work, would be glued to the windows looking out now.
How
Kind of
high
like
up do we
wide-eyed.
seem?
Right now,
Pretty
probably?
high.
How high up?
Yeah.
Probably, I'd say probably like 100 feet up.
I am. Paltry.
He stretches out. He's a lanky boy. He rises high up out of the forest floor, because the trees themselves, the rest of the trees themselves are also quite big, that 60 to 70 feet tall, and now this thing high above that. So the breeze blows in, nice, fresh. You can look out over thither, and you can see lights in the distance. Probably to the southwest, you can see the lights of what looks to be 3 larger trees and a bunch of other brighter lights. It looks kind of, to be honestly, like a compound of some sort. Which Will looks in that direction and he says, "Yeah, that's Loomlurch. Doesn't look like much from here, but it's a real bad place. Annie Nightshade, she's a piece of work. I'm so excited that you stumbled upon our camp, or that you were looking for me. This is great. We were really kind of trying to figure out who could help us with our plan, but now that you're here, man, everything is gonna go so well. This is gonna be great. Can't wait. Rescue those other kids."
Death flags, death flags.
I never quite asked this, or want to know, how long have you been here?
The 3 kids kind of look around. The 3 kids look around, and Bobby's like,
It's hard to remember. We've been here for... Oh. I honestly forget. Maybe 4, 8 years?
"Yeah, I don't remember. It's been so long. I just remember walking through what was like some sort of maze with mirrors, and everything was funny. And then this little girl with a pig face, she was like, asked me to follow her, so I did. And then the rest is all a blur, but then I remember working in the workshop. And for the first time, the elf, Sloane, she speaks up. "Yeah, I kind of remember the same thing too. girl with a pig mask. It was terrifying, but I couldn't help but follow her. It was weird. And then walked through a mirror and got here. I think most of the other kids said the same thing as well.
That is, sounds about right.
That's a lot of years to be sitting and planning.
Rosin says that you all saw that pig girl as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Will speaks up again. Yeah, no, Nutmeg didn't. I remember that.
Yeah.
Will speaks up again and says that's why Granny Nightshade's so vile. I mean, her sisters are pretty bad as well. They each have their own thing that they're doing, but Granny Nightshade, Scabatha, she's the only one that actively kidnaps kids from Material Plane and brings them here. If I understand it right, she takes them from the carnival. That's not good.
Well, it is our goal to stop that from happening ever again.
Well, it's been years. I don't know what your families will all be thinking, but I think we all need to get you back.
Yeah, I think
Well,
that's a good idea.
Time
Don't know
also
how to
feels
yet.
funny here. It might have only been like a year, maybe. So like, oh,
It's just a hammering in the background.
Yeah, that's just
Yeah.
somebody working on the unicorn. Yeah, time's funny here in the Feywild. It's and even weirder here in Prismeer. I don't know. Ever since the hags took over, everything's been weird. It's like time moves funny here. It's off. Definitely off.
Well, let's hope it's slower compared to the Material Plane.
It's... Definitely seems it is under some sort of chronomancy spell.
Oh yeah, you know time stuff.
Yeah, it might be. That's a good idea. Will's eyes light up.
Will say chronomancy is not the most explored of the schools. And I've never heard of something as all-encompassing as this.
Yeah, from what I hear, the Hourglass Coven, Scabatha, Bavlorna, and Endelin, they did something big.
It's
froze
Igwilly Cauldron. They used Igwilly. I don't know. It's whatever that cauldron is. My notes is that they use that to freeze time in Ziblina's castle, but that may also affect here.
As far as I know, the only chronomancies I've come across are they affect only me or maybe a few others at most, but an entire realm? That is it has me curious.
Yeah. Whatever they did, it was big. Even more reason to screw them over and try to stop them. That's what I gotta say.
Yeah. Especially if you're stealing children. That's just wrong. On any level. They're just bad. The other... Well, anyways.
Yeah. The Bobby...
Children should be seen, not herded.
Bobby, Sloan, and...
I hate you!
Bobby, Sloan, and Zen all are starting to yawn, and you can see that they've made their way over to their... to little areas with, blankets and pillows, and have curled up and are starting to fall asleep. Will looks over his shoulder. It looks like... Yeah, it's getting pretty late. You should visit the Wayward Pool in the morning, and then if you can come back here, maybe later in the day, we'll be able to start the plan. Yeah. That's...
Or we follow up on whatever else we learned from the unicorn, to be fully prepared when we're gonna go do this crazy shit.
Absolutely. You just
Yeah.
we'll be here. We'll be here. We'll await your return, and you just let us know, all right?
Will do! Okay, we're gonna sleep.
Okay. So as you all start to head to bed, finding your individual pillows and blanket forts and things like that in this giant
I want to cuddle
treehouse.
with Star. I cuddle with Star.
All right. Yes, we find
Attempt
Zug.
to.
Zug and Star end up. I feel like Star would end up cuddling with you, as in like
On
you.
the little spoon.
Yeah, you sleep, and then and Star just ends up just sleeping, like Tuco or like any large cat, just is on your chest in the middle of the night. Zug, you wake up just like unable to breathe as you find that Star has just completely is just on top of you, sleeping on you.
A literal sleep demon.
Yeah.
A sleep paralysis demon. Yeah.
Exactly. And let's see.
Through the night, after everyone's gone to sleep, I go around like prestidigitating things clean, fixing minor like tears in clothes.
Okay.
You give them snacks.
Stick some snacks in their pockets. Put $1 in their put $1 in their
I
backpack.
100% would. I don't have a way to do that.
Voda, can you give me
Want some crackers and appy juice?
Voda, can you give me a perception check, please?
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
So as you're walking around the room, your companion's curled up, sleeping, snoring, enjoying what feels like a pretty safe place to take a rest, to be asleep. You see Squirt the oil can somehow snoring, and there's a little ink bubble going in and out of the top of his the top of his oil can. Like, the candles are low, the lamplight is low, and it flickers. The tree slowly sways beneath your feet as it seems to also be sleeping as well. And as you're cleaning up the children in the area and kind of walking around, you get over to Will, and you see him. He's asleep, kind of propped up in a bunch of pillows, the lamplight flickering. And you look behind him and you see his shadow is gigantic. Shadow is not his shadow, does not look like a child. It is about 10 feet tall. Massive shoulders, horns coming out of his head.
Oh shit.
It's a board game.
Doesn't move at all.
No, and it's not like it's standing there. It how to describe this?
It's still following his shadow shape.
Yep, exactly.
Where the lighting would make it be.
Yes, where the lighting would make it be, the shadow is something completely different.
Okay.
This is of who?
What was that?
This is of who?
Will.
Well. Okay.
Or if that imp statement means
Imp.
anything more now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
I mean,
a
imps are
devil.
tiny, but devilish.
I'm going to keep an eye on it and keep it to myself.
Okay.
So you're
I
the
definitely-
one who saw that, though, right?
Yeah, none of the rest of us did because we were
Okay.
sleeping like
I'm also
good
the
boys
one
and
that's
girls.
going to be going with him, so
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, interesting.
You want to give me an Arcana check, Voda?
I don't know, do I?
Do it, you coward.
Oh, it's the same as perception. Okay. Well,
Thick.
It just it spooks you. Like, this is something that is obviously not a child. It's obviously something supernatural. Why is it his shadow? You don't know.
yeah.
Probably okay.
Probably okay. And that's where we're gonna end for the evening. Thank you for a nice little RP session and hanging out with the Getaway gang and hearing the awesome, amazing zero holes in it plan of Will of the Feywild.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's totally gonna go well.
I love how in the book it literally just says Will's plan is sketchy, but he likes to live by the seat of his pants.
Yes.
I kept most of my concerns to myself, but there's more. Also, I gotta remember, I still have that sickle, red cap sickle on
Mhm.
me.
Oh yeah, you kept that. All right, well, next week we'll pick back up where you go and check out the lake disguised as, unicorns. And we'll see where that goes.
Yeah.
Okay. And just so
Excellent.
you remember now, you're all getting a long rest, so just recharge whatever things need to be recharged after long rest, so we don't have to remember that next time.
Cool.
Hey, the long
You know-
rest button worked.
You know, I really debated when I first
where's that
grabbed
button?
the moon evocation, but I'm really glad I did, and I don't have to sleep.
Yeah, you're finding some weird
You're
shit.
fine, yeah.
Oh, what was it? Yeah, the moon evocation of the moon.
Dude, I kind of want that IRL. Not gonna lie, that'd be nice.
That'd be pretty cool,
Aspect of the
yeah.
moon. You no longer need to sleep and can't be forced to put to sleep.
Oh, that's actually even better.
Yeah, the
Damn,
no
it's not
for-
just an
yeah,
RP
not
thing.
forced to
yeah.
be put to sleep is
And,
pretty strong.
yeah. I get the benefits of a long rest if just by doing light activity.
Which is cleaning up and prestidigitating stuff, evidently.
And observing strange shadows that none of us know about.
Incredible. Just like do ab crunches for 8 hours. Get that shit done.
Oh yeah, how would that work? Could you just like work off the fatigue? Because if you
As
don't
long
have
as
to
it's like
sleep,
light activity.
yeah, you
I
could
don't
do
think
like
crunches
infinite.
would be considered light activity.
It's
I think,
light. It's light
Crunches
activity.
are pretty light.
but as far as the game mechanics are concerned,
I'm talking about real life. And
Yeah,
how
I'm
I
talking
use
real
it.
life here.
I gotta have massive abs.
Like it's just like reading your weird book or keeping watch.
yes. What
I mean-
neon or what? Why did I say neon? What Derpy
Like
said.
sitting reading. But even
okay,
so,
but here's the thing: if
sitting reading is all pretty
if doing a sit up wouldn't break it, how many does it take before it's like, crossing the line here?
All right, I'm gonna end
what
the
was the
stream.
name of the? Oh, sorry.
Oh,
real
go
quick,
ahead.
what was the name of the group we just met?
The Getaway Gang.
Getaway Gang. I didn't write that down. Okay.
Getaway, one word gang.
Because they got away.
Yeah. Got it.
Complete with I am
Getaway
Groot
gang.
knockoff.
Get away, get away, get
I'm gonna
away
end the stream
now.
and then I'll be right back.
Oh, dear.
Okay, stream over. Thank you for those that were hanging out. I see that there was Teledega and NM5. Thank you for jumping in the chat. We will be back next week with probably the actual flying by the seat of the pants type of heist / breakout / whatever it's going to be. But tonight was a shorter session. We'll be getting back into it next week. Thank you, everybody. Enjoyed it. Drop a follow and find the VODs on my YouTube, which is just look up Scuzz Nugget. Find it there. See ya. We out. Bye.